Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody today? Kind of pushing up here overnight. Nice recovery off that bottom down there. If we go to the higher time frame here, I think you really look to pull a fib from anywhere. I mean, really, you could. Kind of right there at yesterday's high. Or regular trading hours high. We still have the new week opening gap up here that's untouched. That I'm thinking that might be the draw. So I think the push up into 386 kind of makes sense. So I'm probably be looking for longs off pullbacks. That's kind of the idea that I have today. Could be wrong, but we'll see. It's probably what we'll be doing. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I'm leaning towards right now. What up, Timbo? Good morning. Kurt, good morning. Yuri, Robert, good morning. I don't know, Kurt. I kind of think we're going higher. That's what I think. I mean, I'm just looking at the time frame here, or just looking at the higher time frame here. We kind of have like low resistance kind of built up here as well, up into this new week opening gap. I think we fill this gap. Now from there, we might drop. Of course, the gap is what, 250 points up, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. I don't know, though. I mean, obviously, we take what the market gives us. We're not going to guess. We're not into predicting or guessing. So we'll take what the market gives us, but would seem to me that would be kind of logical. We are above the Asia high, right? Asia high here. So if we're kind of above the Asia high, then I would expect us to just continue higher. As long as we hold above the Asia high here. If we get back below the Asia high, then maybe I think the low is in play. So I'm going to mark these levels out, and what I'll be looking for is something along these lines. If we can get it, it might just go. I mean, it doesn't have to pull back. It may just go. But we'll be looking for longs on pullbacks. That'll be kind of what we'll be looking for. Looking for price to stay above the 18,068 level. What up, Dylan? Yeah, it can, Kurt. I mean, that's the thing. You don't know. We have no idea. We've already swept the previous day regular trading hours high here. We already swept that. So do we need, I mean, technically speaking, from a technical standpoint on the higher time frame, this high is now protected. So you would need some sort of sweep of the lows in order to get back, in order for this not to be protected. It doesn't mean that it can't go back through there. It's just not a great target. I mean, in a beautiful, ideal world, maybe we get something like this. Sweep of the Asia low, hold, and then go. But I don't know. Typically, when we open up above the Asia high and we left the low in place, we usually stay above it. So we'll see kind of what happens there. But we have swept the high, so who knows. Not really any news today. Let's check the news. We have a couple of Fed speakers at some point today. Harker speaks in 13 minutes. That's right at open. Don't think that does much. These aren't going to do anything. 2-year note auction at 1. I expect to be very mild. Maybe a blip on the radar. Kashkari speaks at 2. So not really anything going on today as far as news. What up, Francis? So anyways, I don't really know what to expect here at open. I guess we'll just see. I mean, I do think we're probably going to that new week opening gap. Feels that way. So like levels on Mancini for Mancini there. The reclaim at 52.31 sees 52.48. Currently at 52.39, so we're above 31. Supports are now 52.11 and 51.97. So, if you guys didn't see, Bulenox is 91% off. They did come out with a 91% off sale. 500 Futures did come out with a sale on the starter account. It is only $82 all in. That is your cheapest costing account overall. $82 all in for a MyFunded Futures 50K starter account. MM in both of those scenarios if you want to help support the channel. Really good deals there. You didn't join us yesterday afternoon. We did hit daily payout on the Take Private Trader account. I requested another $250 last night from Take Private Trader. So they have not removed it from the account yet. Well, it's 315. I think I'll get 251 or 258 or whatever it is after the split. Let me see. What do we get? 315. 252. We get 252 off that. Nice. So locking in another daily payout there. I did flip this account. We passed it yesterday afternoon as well. The Take Profit Trader account. We're on day 3 of that one, so we got to flip 2 more days. We're $385 away from daily payout on the other Take Profit Pro account, and then these accounts are right around $900 in balance. So we're on day 5 of those. That's what we're looking like so far. This MyFunded Futures funded account that we'll be trading this morning is $300 in drawdown. We were up $900 on it yesterday. We hit the daily loss limit on Friday. So we'll try to work this one back up as we can. I do have a couple of Bulenox evals that we can work on, and then we have the MyFunded Futures eval that we're working on, and I have another Take Profit Trader eval that we signed up for. So we'll probably be working on that one at some point too, if they can get it loaded in over here. It's not loaded in yet. I signed up for it 3 days ago, and I sent them a message this morning, so hopefully they can get that corrected. So that's the 920 candle there, 920. I'm not into pre-market trades often, but I probably will take this 50 touch. We'll try a little smooth 50 touch. We get it. May actually I'll take these off, and then we'll try to leave a runner on. We get tagged in here. Try to take 4 off up here. Nine minutes till open. Good morning, Cooper. How you doing? It's already bouncing there without me. I mean, what did it come there? A point. 1 point away from me, 4 ticks. Dirty. Dierte. 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 The idea was right. We just did not get tagged in there. Maybe we should have front run it by a little bit, but, you know. What up, Reclaimer? What's up, Tech T? How's it going, BKR? Almost got tagged in there. Yeah, I'm thinking gap fill for Coper for sure. I got it marked out. That's my lean for today. It's up there at 380-ish. That red gap up there. That's kind of my lean for today. I think that we're going to fill the gap. Since we didn't fill it yesterday, I think we fill it today. I kind of want to see us hold above the 18068 area. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Didn't get me tagged in there. So close. 4 ticks. Was looking for the long off that level there, but just didn't get tagged in. She went without me. That's the way she goes sometimes. Not much you can do about it. That's the way she goes. All right, we got about 6 minutes until open here. Let's see what that 925 candle brings us. We got it in 1 minute. Let's see if it pushes us through the 165. Kind of feels like it probably does. Got the overnight high up there, 170. She's a runner. She's a ripper. Did ES already push up through the highs there? I think it might have. Let me see. No, it did. It's got to push up into the 255 area for the overnight high. 255 area would be where it has to go. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. We might do a giveaway today. I don't know. Maybe. If you guys are good boys and girls, maybe we'll do a giveaway. Good boys and girls. I'm really glad we got that 91% off sale from Bulenox there in the sale from iPhone and Futures. A couple of decent sales finally. All right, pulling back here. Let's see. Got 3 minutes here until open. Yes, pushing up here 244s. Good morning, Mad Moxie. How you doing today? I mean, through the 150s, I kind of think we go, but it feels bad that we missed our entry down here at the 117s. It did not feel us. It said, no feel for you. No feel for you. We'll pull back there in 145s. I'll check something right quick. Man, look at that thing go. Yeah, look at her go, trying to push right there before open, trying to suck me in. Not today, Nasdaq. I do think it runs through the 170, but I'd like a pullback first. I'd like a pullback. I don't know that we get it. Morning, Rob. $9.29. Here we go. I'll be looking for a long here at open. I don't know if it rips right up at open. I don't really know. What do you guys think? ¿Qué pasa, bro? ¿Qué pasa? It's gonna be so difficult just to get in here. I'm gonna go in just to participate in 1 micro. We'll add on any pullbacks. We'll add on some pullbacks here. Feels like it just pushes through, but we'll see. We'll go stop to break even at 160. Just a single micro. Oh, yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I'm over here talking to Husk. I'm over here talking to Husk. All right, stop this out. 1 micro. Let's see. Connection. Watching here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Here we go. I'm back. Husk is in the other room. I guess he's having a problem with the internet here. All right, a little pullback there. See if this thing wants to go. Rip through those 170s maybe. Oh, come on. Your short room, good luck. Holding up there. Still not getting through. All right, holding up here. Yes, at the 240. Was unable to get through there. I might move back to the 1 minute here. Let's see. It's not popping right now. ES holding that 240 area. Maybe we want to pull back and sweep a little deeper. What up, D? How you doing? Good morning. It's kind of waiting and watching here. Yes, did a little peekaboo below the 240 there. Level of support down there at 231. See if it wants to come back and touch that. Potentially. It's kind of what it looks like it wants to do, but we'll see here. Nasdaq sweeping that low again. ES not sweeping that low right now. So again, ES still got a small SMT here. I don't think it's going to hold. There's actually one at the high too. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here, just kind of assuming that we're going to run through the high here, stop at the low. We got the SMT here. If it doesn't run through there, that's okay. And what I'll do is I'll take the majority of the position off at like 20 points. So around 140. And that'll be our break-even spot as well. So kind of risking about 20 points here. It may just stop me out. That's okay if it does. All right, let's see here. See if we can get pushed through that 40 level there. Oh, it took my stop off. What the hell? What up, Keegan? How's it going? All right, stop to break even now. Stop to break even there. See if we can get that run through the high. All right, let's see if this thing can push above. See if we can continue to push up here. Fixie snubbing and Q needs to pump. Yeah, we'll see. Kind of choppy here at the open. ES double top. Let me get back to the 1 minute here. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Well, there she goes. Ripping above there. Definitely whippy. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We're back. Kind of annoying right there. The enter that trade and then it literally come back, stop me, break even, and then goes. It's kind of dirty. Kind of dirty. Session high, might need to pull back. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of it broke out there, which kind of expected, but push into like the 216 area kind of looks possible. ES just ran the overnight high too. Do we think that this overnight high holds? Pretty choppy open. Haven't had a single fair value gap since open. One and done. Nice, Matty Matt. Nice. Yeah, I entered the trade over there on my fundeds too, but then I went stop to break even almost immediately because, you know, it closed here, stop to break evens here, and it just pulled back and got me. So let's see if we get a little pullback here into the 190s. We'll take a stab. Pull back into kind of the 190s here. Yeah, I mean, we got more up to go for sure. We got the new week opening gap up there. I think that that's where we're going. But we'll see kind of what happens. Well, there's the popper. That's 945 candle there. Want to try a novel experiment this week, going to trade ES and Q and compare results to gold? Yeah, check it out full time. See how it does. Yeah, 91%. Apex is 80%. ES pushing through the 63 area there. Just going to the moon here. Feels bad watching it go, but pushed above the whole number there with no pullback, so I'm expecting a pullback here. Just trying to find a spot to get in long that makes sense. I mean, you can kind of know, you have an idea as to where the market's going and still not be able to get in, you know? What up, Pine Tree? How you doing? Yeah, we know what happens full time. As I was about to say, if I just take a small position long here, 1 micro, we'll get a pullback. You know? If we jump in long, we'll get the pullback. Hopefully we get a 50 touch, 50 EMA touch before we run the new week opening gap. That would be nice. That's what I'm going to wait for. Good morning, Futures Trader 33. Just got out of the hospital, kidney stones. Man, hang pine tree. All right, we'll jump in with one. So I'm in one micro here. Looking to add on any pullbacks. You have GI problems out the yazoo? Yeah. Yeah, that was a 100-point rip. That was a nice rip, Tech T. Sad thing is, I was in it down here. I got long at 153 on all my other funded accounts. Went break even at 159, and it just pulled back and stopped me out. Just a small wick, stopped me out, and then went. Should not have went break even, probably. Probably shouldn't have, but we did. Any pullbacks we'll add on. We'll go up to 5 micros is what we'll try to average into. So we'll add in all the way down to the 50. Used to do this 3 out of 5 days. Yeah, 210 is the top of the 15-minute orb. Yeah, I mean, I think we hold there and continue higher. Excuse me. Get a little consolidation here. We are coming into the macro here, so let's see if that wants to take us higher. So I don't know if I should kill this and just find a better entry, or just, I don't know. What up, Black Beauty? Bears, yeah. 116 was the best long, yeah. Used to always trade that setup. He finally quit 2 months ago. Yeah, Treff, I'm not sure. I think that we do. I think we pull back. I think maybe that 170 area makes a lot of sense. But as soon as I kill it, it'll just rip higher. Yeah, full-time trading seems reasonable. We do pull back into that 170 area. I think I'll take that on my funded accounts. But we'll see. This account is funded too, but you get what I mean. All of them. The whole kit and caboodle. Andy's back. Let's go. Where you been, Andy? Bounce off the 200 there. That was a nice clean bounce. Nice clean bounce off the 200 there. Took another vacation on your profits. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Holding up there at the 215s, 200 level. Yes, tapped into that 252, held it to the tick, and then kind of pushed up. We did tap into that 5-minute bullish fair value gap there, the first presented on the 5. Popping out of there. Really got to kind of get above that 292 area, 290 area there. Little 290 drama up there. Got 4 minutes here until 10 a.m. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart over here. Found myself on the wrong chart. There's the 20 EMA. Just trying to be patient here. Kind of not moving that much here. Not a whole lot of volatility. Well, it seems like everything's relatively back to normal. It's 148 full-time trading for the 50K. Just kind of holding up here, consolidating, creating a small idiot box. Good morning, Yolito. Yes, of course, full time. I wouldn't go above a 50K there. Wouldn't do it. Would not do it. ES starting to push here. Get back above 58 here. ES looks like it might be able to go. Giving top one a try. Grabbed a straight to funded 150K. Nice. Let me know how it goes, Alito. You get that free anytime payout add-on. Nice. Day traders take profit. Might experiment there. Yeah, nothing wrong with them. I like both of them. Oh. We're expecting this to go. Trying to be patient on this play here. Like I said, I'm going to take that first 50 EMA touch on all my fundeds today and see how that works. As long as we haven't ran the new week opening gap when it actually touches. If we have ran it, I probably won't take it, but we'll see. Back up to the 230s here. See if we can push through the high. There we go, pushing through the high here, 250. Pop that 250, should see 265 relatively quickly. Might get a little pullback here off that 250 level, maybe 240, 245, and then push through. So let's see here. Pushes through 265, I will go break even. Let's see there. 20 seconds until the top of the hour here. I really would like it to be through 265 at the top of the hour. So I can have my stops at break even would be nice, just in case there's any fuckery. But doesn't look like it's going to happen. I want to drop this if we hit that 6.5. All right, I'm dropping it there. I went in and took that one off at 260. Locking a little bit of profit there. See if it can go. There's 264. She's a pushing. I'm going to go 289 on that one. ES needs to hold above that 63 here, otherwise we'll get stopped out. Nasdaq really needs to hold above 50 now. Let's turn that 50 level into a little support there. Considering moving this back down to here. Yeah, I think I'm going to move that back to there. I might even keep it below the 50 EMA. Action weird for a 30 VIX. Yeah, I have no idea. Just holding here. We'll take this one off at the 89, and then we'll look for the run into the new week opening gap there if we can get it. Up into the 380s. Higher highs and higher lows is kind of the idea here. ES has not swept the high yet. That's what's holding us up. Let me see where the... Actually, let me mark out the new week opening gap on the ES as well, because it's important to know. It is important to know. Top of the ORB flag, 210, 5-minute fair value gap, 3 long entries. 210 was the best, but waiting for a bull flag. Nice. Go get 270. I think it will. Lots of ER today intraday. What is ER? I don't know what that is. Earnings. Okay, I got you. Gotcha. Suppose that makes sense. Would be strange if EQs gets this high and not fill the gap. I think it's going to fill the gap. I feel like it is. ES pushing above the highs now. Hurry. Dun, 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 dun. Can she go? Can she go? What do I think about a 250 buy here? I don't know. I don't really hate it, to be honest. Yeah, Max is bullish. He just told me. He just told me. Hold on one second. Doctor calling from where Maverick went to the doctor when we were on vacation to see how he was doing. Hit your 270 reverse, grab 15 more. Let's go, Jamie. You wild man. You wild man, Jamie. You wild man. All right, let's see if we can get filled up here at 289. A little 290 drama. We want to front run that drama a little bit. Front run that drama. Front run the 290 drama. Can we do it? Maybe 280 drama is what I should have been looking for. Yeah, exactly. 280 might have been the drama I should have been looking for. Came 4.75 points away from my target there. Sell one, Joseph. Yeah, that's what I'm doing up here at 289. I might take it. I might front run it a little bit here. We'll see. I feel like it pops through there though, but let's see. If it doesn't get to go in here, I might just go ahead and sell one. Room beats is short here. Of course you are, Room. You dirtiness. You always fading me, bro. Don't fade me, bro. All right, let's sell one right there. I think we can probably... Yeah, I was going to say I can move my stop up, but really no need to. Leave it below the 50 EMA here. I think that's the smart play. Now, the smart place to take profit is 305. 304, 305 area. That's the bottom side of the new week opening gap, I believe. But I'm going to go for the full gap fill up there at 383. Yes, cracks 272. Expect 275. Yeah. I think 285 is my next level up there. Indicator lines at the bottom and top. That's tracking price. I don't know what you mean. These are my sales. I'm not quite sure. You're talking about these lines or this? This is called an opening range. So if we click down here, you can see it. Opening range indicator. So it tracks the open and for the first hour, high and low. And then also have one for the overnight range for Asia from I think 8 p.m., 7 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. Overnight high and low. But that's what that is. So that'll move until 10:30 and then it'll become static. So the white line outlines the high from the overnight, and then the blue is the intraday high and low. Blue and red. We are tapping into that pivot point there at 304. ES pushing up there 5278. So the idea here is just going for the gap fill. You know, no problem to me. The daily limit of when to stop before giving it back. If you have decent profits, you know. I said 305 is the safe target. That's the safe target, Joseph. So right here's the safe target. But I'm going for the more aggressive target because we're down to 1 micro here. So we only got 1 micro left, so we're going for the max target, even though I mean, we only took this trade with 3 micros. We've closed down $169 in profit. We currently have this open P&L of $130. So we've locked down 169 at least. You played the 15 opening range with a 1.5 target, took a quick scalp down. Let's go. Nice job. Let's see. We expect a little drama here at the whole number in the pivot. That's kind of, you know, that's expected. A little pullback, you know, that sort of thing. You really would like to see it kind of not pull back super deep, but if it does, it does. Pulls back into the 217 to this 50 MA, this white line, that's where I will take my long on my funded accounts. If it pulls back into there before it hits the new week opening gap, then we'll take the long. Yeah, I think that's a good tech T. Nice job. D, I don't care because it's just a single micro. We're risking $60 at this point. I'll probably move it up to around 210 if it does start to kind of pull back, but I'm okay with risking a little. That sucks, Curd. Yeah, I 100% think 380 is going to hit. Now, is it going to go directly to it? No. Will it pull back and stop me out before it goes to it? Maybe. We don't know. I don't think I had the best entry. My best entry was down here. This was, I got long down here and I went break even. You got to remember, I was long from way down here. 120, I think. 110 points lower. Let's look at our executions and see where we were actually long from down there. Yeah, we were long here. 119.75. I went stop to break even. It literally wicked me down. If I leave my stop at low a day there, we're still in this trade from that entry, which would be insane, but yeah, unfortunate. We did take that loss to open the day. I kind of killed it, and then, I mean, I guess I should have held it for a few more points there. You never know, though. You never know. Tom Sabo will haunt me at night. Tom Sabo bought one micro short. Oh, you set today out, D? That's a nice day so far. ES pulled back to 270 there. It did indeed. You adding one more there. Oh, let's go, ICT. How you doing? You took a short at 295 on Q. Nice job. 20 points. 20 points. 20 points. Just slowly bleeding lower here. See how price reacts to that 250, 240 area. Really kind of want to see that area hold. You saw the sales come in. Nice. 250 you like for a buy? A shitty ass broker to taste what futures feels like. Do you have to pay them? No. Oh, you're negative 780? What? Oh, I don't know if you have to pay them or not. If you're negative, I don't know how you went negative. Nice bounce there off 250. Little 6 points for now. 12 points. I know we've been getting bounces off that 250 level. It's just so difficult, you know, to do. Just buy that blindly with nothing else there to tell me to. Oh, you loaded in 2K somehow you didn't. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. I mean, I would assume that the next money you deposit that will eat up the 780 from. It's usually what they do. I'm looking for a pullback, you know, or register a new account. I'm looking to enter off that 225 level. my funded accounts there. We get a pullback to there. That 50 EMA is creeping up. Holding this 250 level pretty solidly. Yep. Kind of bouncing there back above 260. ES back to the 270 here. Get back above 265, we can kind of go here. Might consider adding here, to be honest. I might add two back in here. Considering. Nah, it's not going to close where I like it, so probably not. I was wanting it to close above 270 there. Didn't do it. Got a deviation here. You're down 182 points on the NQ on a 2K account. Dang. I'm going to add one here. Just going to take it off at the high. Yeah, nice hammer candle there on the 5 minute. I was wanting it to close Harami, but it didn't. If it closed Harami, I would have taken it. I'm going to go ahead and take that one off there, simply because we're entering that imbalance, and I don't know what's going to happen there. It could turn back down. So... because if we're like actually going to go down, then this could be, if we close above this is going to be great confirmation that we're going higher. SPX is the term for options? I think so. Well, I don't even know. I don't trade options. So we've closed $228 in profit. Still have $80 open. You can see kind of what I was talking about there. There you go, Alito. Appreciate you. Man, I am so tempted to jump in long here for this run back through 305 on my fundeds, but a little scary. I'm just going to be patient and wait for that 50 touch. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Holding up here in that little teeny gap. Can she go? I was kind of waiting here. Oh, it looks tasty. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the 50 EMA, Francis. That's what I'm waiting for. That 50 EMA touch. First 50 EMA touch before it runs the liquidity. So. Yeah, you want this to inverse this, but this is way too high to use this as like an entry. You know what I mean? You would think that this works. I mean, the drawn liquidity is probably correct, but you're just so high. Rejecting there, did not quite get above it. ES did not make a new high here either. Really got to get this through. You need higher highs, higher lows, right? That's kind of what you want. You don't want to, you know, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You don't want this to kind of fail and sweep this low. If this fails here and sweeps this low, that would be of concern. Doesn't mean it still can't go higher if it does that. It's just, you know, not ideal. Yeah, initial balance, 4 minutes. Yes, pulling back there, 273. Yolido, another quick 25. Yeah, jump in there. Jumpy, jumpy. All right, well, looks like we might get our funded trade here. I don't know. I still think we go higher, but a 10-point stop might be a bit tight. That's what we're rolling with, so. The only thing I don't love is like, I mean, I don't know that it gets back below 50. I don't know. Maybe it does, but. We're looking for something like that. Holding for now, though. Nice push back up here. Well, it looks like it did not get us. That's all right. Quite all right. I didn't think it would get there. I really didn't. There's 1030. Well. We're going to hold the 70-75 area. Kind of does look weakish here. All right, we're going to try it here. I might move it back to a 15-point stop. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it at 10. And I might just take 10 points here. When we get up 200, I may close it. Let's go. Let's go. Telling you guys, that 50 MA is a bad boy. That's a bad boy. Let's go. It's a bad boy. A bad boy. I'm sure it wasn't Sim this time. Sim is the leader. So we have hit daily payout, I believe, right? Where's that at? Where's Take Private Trader at? Oh, right there. Yeah, we hit daily payout on that. So the next trade will be at daily payout. 380, 95, 85, 98, yada, yada. Nice. So we're now up $1,300 on the Apex accounts. That's what it's all about right there. Just being patient, getting the trade that you're waiting for. Zero drawdown, basically. I mean, 1-2 points of drawdown. And just ripped right out of there. Gotta like it. You the man, celebrity. You've been burning it up? Let's go. Chicago. Yeah, I like using Sim as a leader. I don't know why. I just do that. Not quite sure why I do that. Now it just said connection lost. Killing it. Killing it. You wanted it at 244 despite reaching 245 exactly. It didn't fill your order. Oh, that sucks, John. Yeah, I try to front run it by a couple ticks just because of what happened. Where was that 50 at down here? Where was that other 50 at? Where it almost got to it here. That first 50 touch, I mean, man, that thing is so nice. Especially if you know the drawn liquidity and it's correct. I mean, it's got a very high win rate when you know the drawn liquidity. Killing me softly. The data could be cut off at any moment if the free data from the engine hiccups. That could be true. I'm paying for the data right now, Elito. Someone suggested I pay the $8 a month or whatever it is. It's either $8 or $13. So I'm paying for the data on my Ninja right now. Someone, it might have been you that suggested that. I don't remember. Someone did suggest it though. So I do have that data. You paid 666 Hungarian pesos. Marston's up on the conversion rates. Completely up on the conversion rate. I mean, look at that bounce off the 50, guys. I mean, like that, you know, 38 points. I took 20. I'm happy with 20. Patience pays. Patience pays. And we're still in this trade. That's why I didn't want to go break even. I know a couple of you said move stop to break even. But that's why I didn't. I want to keep my stop below the 50. Now, I wouldn't want to see it come back below the 50 if it gets above the high. So we make a new high here. Then I think it makes sense at that point to move the stop to break even. Because if it comes back then that might be something we're not wanting to be involved in. Or if it fails to make a new higher and it comes back to my entry, we might just kill the trade. It's an EMA, Marson. You got stopped every trade? Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Curd. I mean, we all have days like that, right? We all have days like that where you just don't feel like you're seeing the market as cleanly as you could be. But we're halfway to those Apex payouts. I mean, not to get ahead of ourselves, but we're up $1,300. Day 5. So 5 more days, $1,300 more, and we'll be at payout land. Let's do it. Averaging a little less than I'd like to average. We're only averaging around $200, $250 a day, but I'd like to average closer to that 400 like we are today, but it doesn't happen like that every day. Doesn't happen that way every day. So you want to see a close above this gap here. And as soon as we close above this gap, you want to see a bit of expansion right through that pivot point there. Maxie's over there growling. What are we growling at, bud? What are we growling at? He's over there looking out the window growling. Today is Husk's birthday. I don't even think I told him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Husk. I don't know if he's watching. I don't think he's... Did he leave? He was here. I don't even know. The internet in there wasn't working good, though. He didn't get a good signal on his computer. Happy birthday, Husk. He's turning 21. Just 21. Oh, what time is it? Okay. I'm going to watch Cove and Zero Day J on Topstep TV at 11. I'm going to watch them at 11 here. Let me turn it on. Made 5K today? Yeah, he needs to make it. I know he was in a long here. Of course, Topstep is short. They're short. How are they short? There's the close above. That's a nice bullish candle too. Now you want to see this run right through this high here. I mean, I guess I could see why they would go short. We did have kind of failed pivot here. Failed to make a new high, failed to make a new high, but also failed to make a new low here too. So, we took a stab long on the highs at 288, quick spike. Nice. Jay on Fade Me TV. Yeah, Jay will be on there at 11, and Cove. I was playing poker with Cove last night, and he mentioned it, so I missed it the last time they were on there, so I told him I'd check it out today. Told him I'd check it out today. There we go. That's what we want to see. That's the candle we wanted to see. Look at that 50 EMA, guys. If you're doubting it, I mean, that thing's up 70 points. And I mean, I have no FOMO here. I took my 20 with a mini. I'm happy with that. Hard to leave a runner on with one mini, you know. Bullish news at 10:34, apparently. Yeah, something, right? Now, I think it's safe to move the stop up. Not even to break even, but just to that low there at 241. So risking $18 there. David Pinetree was in here. He had some stuff, some personal things go on. If you're not in his Discord, I'd encourage you to join the Discord if you want more information. I'm not going to divulge it here. And I don't even know what all he posted in his Discord, but I do know he posted something. So he's fine. He had some kidney stones and some other things beyond that. So if you want to join his Discord and check it out, you're welcome to. Thank you, the center. Thank you. 50-55 EMA is very good, especially on the 2-minute. Yeah, I like it on the 1 minute. Here's an initial balance retest. This is a trade we might take a lot, but not today. Of course, it's going to bang. It's going to bang because we're not taking it. 10 points would be up here, and so 316 it needs for 10 points off that initial balance retest. One more retest there. Can it go? It's just tapping it a couple times right there to make sure you got filled, you know? And then there's your target. Boom, 10 points. Nice and easy. Just that given range on NQ per candle. Micros, the way to go if you're doing EMA plays. True. Yeah. Yeah, 0 Day J on Topstep TV. Yeah, he's been on there like 5 or 6 times, Alito. Him and Cove. They have to keep the beep. They have to keep the beep. They got to keep the button ready. Because, you know, be dropping those F-bombs like there's no tomorrow. Jay. Classic Jay. Classic Jay. I'm going to go back and make sure I've got the gap marked out correctly on... God dang it. Didn't give me enough data. I want to make sure I got it marked out correctly on the ES. I feel like I might have it in the wrong spot. I need to recheck Nasdaq too. Okay, there we go. Now I think I got it marked out right. Okay. Let me make sure we got it marked out on Nasdaq too. I think I just kind of eyeballed it. Yeah, looks right. So if you're just joining us, we're targeting the new week opening gap up there. We're long off the 250. Really, we were long down here. 230, and then we averaged into it a little bit more there. 222. I think our average is supposed to be 230. But we added into it up here for a couple of little scalps on the way up, so that kind of messed our average up a little bit. He's in Nevada? Yeah, he is. He's in Vegas. Vegas! Yeah, he's Vegas. Loot. We're here for the traders? Oh, yeah. I think Jay does have 1,000 evals. I think he did cross them. He crossed 1,000 on Apex. He said he's up there with Kellyanne. I don't know if that's true or not. Dropping F-bombs. Yeah. Dude, we, me and my son, like, if we ride somewhere in the afternoons, we'll have Jay on for, like, the power hour. Like, we'll probably do it today. I'm taking him to, we're going to go. He's going to get his oil changed for the first time ever. Not by himself. I'll be with him, but, you know, he'll ride through the little thing and all that. Drive in there. We literally count how long it takes for the first F-bomb from the time we turn it on. It's usually less than 3 minutes. Usually less than 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't think he's there yet, Alito, quite, but he's working on it. I mean, it's a work in progress, right? With everybody. It's a work in progress. I mean, hell, I'm on like 440 evals. Yeah, PAs. Oh, it's not the right one to move. I'm fucking all kinds of stuff up over here. And 163 funded accounts. I think I'm on like 420 evals. I don't even know exactly. I don't even know. Oh, I guess I could look. Good thing I just thought about that. I need to cancel those evals. They're going to rebill at 80%. We don't want that. How many evals have we had? Let's see. 474. So I'm at 474. Next bill. Wait. May 9th. All right. I got a little while. Boom, 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 boom. But my eval purchases have like, they've slowed down a ton. I think this year I've bought, I've probably bought like 70 this year, 75, something like that. The first 6 months of my trading, I probably was at a couple hundred at least. There we go, guys. Coming into the macro here. 3 minutes outside the macro, and we're starting to get liftoff. Starting to get liftoff here. ES above 285. 52.98 next level up. Let's just verify that next level there with Mancini. See what he has to say. 52.84 to 88. 53.06. FES wants more. So 84 to 88. We're currently at that 89, 90 level there. So look at that blast off there. Headed towards that new week opening gap there, up there at 53.06 on the ES. Take Profit Trader has not taken out the daily payout from this account yet, so maybe they'll have that taken out by the end of the day. Or it's the only negative thing about the daily payouts is, like, even though you request the day before, a lot of times they don't get it. It makes you skip a day of trading. It's like, if you don't take this out, then I can't really trade this account with my payout balance sitting in there. It's not smart. I could, but it's not smart. So we're going to do the smart thing and not trade it. Can we close the Sunday gap? I think so. I mean, I think that's the most obvious thing in the world today. I mean, I could target higher here. Could target 420, but I'm going to front run the gap at 82.50. That'll put us at, what, 230. That'll be a 150 point trade. Yeah, not bad. That's the cool thing about getting in a trade and being right and in micro sized correctly. You could just sit here with no stress. Like I have zero stress. Just sit here and just wait for it. The gap on the ES Black Beauty up here. Let me change it for you there. So it starts up roughly 53.07 and ends at 53.25-ish. So there's the gap on the ES. And it happens to align with the 53.06 level from Mancini, so. All my charts disappeared. Boom, boom, boom. I won this round. I don't know. We haven't won yet. Have not won yet. ES kind of rejected off that 289 level. See if we can get through there. A little 90 drama. Got a few seconds here until we're in the macro there. The 5-minute chart looked kind of nasty pre-market. There's a little 1-minute inverse here. I mean, I think it goes against the draw on liquidity. It's not that obvious either. It's only 7 points. But if you are bearish and you took this, then this is your break-even spot and your scale. I personally would never take this, but it doesn't mean it won't work. Your stop out will simply be at the high. I mean, risk to reward's not horrible here. Risking 19 points for 22. A little better than a 1-to-1. I think it goes against the bias. But like I said, it doesn't mean it won't work. Okay, there we go. Getting a little pullback here, testing the 300s. ES at the initial balance high right now at 280. Almost hit the break even and scale spot there. Almost. It's like Topstep just entered a short. So there's your break even and scale. So that 1-minute inverse did work for the 19 points, 22 points there. What up, Matt? Going pretty good, going pretty good. Yeah, they're short right now from 07. 307. Somebody is. I don't know who is. I mean, they're in the green. Can't really see. It looks like, let me try to change the quality. Okay, it doesn't say if they're in a mini or a micro. I can't tell. They're on the NQ, so it must be a mini. Oh, they're in a bunch of minis. 5 minis? Can't short fill it. Can't short till the gap fill. Yeah, and that's me too. Coper, I won't short either. I just think the gap feels so obvious. I don't know why they're not looking at that. Trader Oracle, how's it going? How'd you do today, Trader Oracle? There goes the house account. Yeah, something. They're down $1,300. Is that on the house account? I guess maybe. I don't know. It says a live account. I don't know who's in that position. Suppose I could turn the volume on so I could hear, huh? Let me pause my red hot chili peppers. You're only trading volume imbalances right now? Up 5K? Nice. Let's go. Oh, that's Coach Dakota? I mean, I guess if it's a failed pivot here, this is kind of the line in the sand. Yeah, he's in trouble. He got stopped again. That sucks. Oh, so Quine Tower is supported on the Topstep dash. I thought it always was. I thought it always was. I didn't know that it wasn't. Oh, hold on. Maxie's over here barking at Husk. Barking at the Husk. Yeah, you want to see it make a new high here. If it makes a new high here, he's definitely in trouble. I should receive your tarot cards today. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm going to check those things out. Check them out. I don't know anything about them, but we'll check them out. We'll read up on it. I need Oracle to give me a reading. Maybe we can do a call one day, Oracle. You can give me a reading live. All right, 4 minutes away from 0 Day J and Cove Trader. Yeah, I guess Jay blew his Express account. I think he wanted to have the Express account while he was on there, but I think he blew it. So I want to see the 11 o'clock hour, the top of the hour, just take us higher here. Get us into the 350 range. Oh, yeah, earnings after the bell today. That should be interesting. Can you take me higher? Dakota's down like, what was it, about $2,000 on that short? Wow, so he's taking 5 G's is his risk on that. That's crazy. All right, see if we can rip higher here. Got about 2 minutes till the shock of the hour. We need Tom Sabo to buy 1 micro long here. There we go, Tom. Tom's in. Tom's in. 1 micro long. Let's go. Tesla today, Tech T, after hours. This thing is ripping. Let's go. 350s. RIP Dakota down 5,200. RIP Dakota. If he only went up, if he only went long, he'd be up 5,200. I like Dakota too. What was he shorting there for? I don't know. Too much energy to the upside. Yeah, I mean, we got that opening gap up there, new week opening gap. I mean, I know some people don't pay attention to that, but I mean, that's relevant. I don't care what you trade. The new week opening gap's generally relevant. All right, we should have Jay and Cove on in a moment here. Let's see. Little pullback off that 350 level there is kind of expected. All right, here we go. Less than a minute to the top of the hour. Let's see if this thing just blasts through 383s. Let me mark it out on the, I didn't mark it out actually. On the actual NQ. It's kind of funny because on the NQ it's completely different. We're actually in the gap on the NQ already, aren't we? No, we're not. That's weird. All right, ES pushing up here, 52.92. Here's top of the hour. Nice push through the 50 here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, I think we're in the gap on the NQ actually also. But it still looks like that wick's up there at 383. So I'm still thinking that we push through that. Considering taking this off, though, if we do start to pull back. Come on, above the high here, we want to see some expansion. Let's get this expansion going. Max wants to see expansion as well. Lock it in 50 points here, $100. Can't lose. Ripping here, 52.94 there on the ES, up to the 53.50. Or I'm sorry, the 18,350 area there on the NQ. Let's go. $383 makes a lot of sense here. I want to see this thing expand above that high there one more time. One more leg up here, just 30 points away. Let's take it out. Huss left his wallet here, so we're about to do a giveaway. We need cash out of his wallet. He doesn't even know where it is. I might take this off here. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, he can't find his wallet. He doesn't know where it is. I'll help him look for it in a minute. Oh, did he? He sent me a message. I didn't even say. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. I want to see the boner candle. ES pushing 95 here. Here we go. Here we go. Anybody else in this long from way down there? 240s, 230s, 220s, 250s. I think I might, I don't know, man. I think it goes, but I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. If it doesn't go in the next 5 minutes, I think I'm going to close it. Coper still holding long. Let's go. There we go. 0 Day J and Cove are on Topstep TV now as we're breaking out here. Let's go. Ripping 365. Can we do it? Can we do it? Watching the NQ over here, 363s. We only need about 18 more points here to hit our target. Come on, let's push above this high one more time. ES tapped that 52.98 level. That's why we're kind of holding up here. 53.06, next level up, which is the gap fill. We need cash from his wallet. Yeah, we do. He can't find it. He's frustrated, I can tell. So he doesn't know where his wallet is. But it's got to be around here somewhere. It's either in his car or somewhere around here. So come on. We can do it. Push through the 70s. Rip it. Rip it. It's got 4 more minutes, and I'm going to close the trade. If it doesn't hit it in the next 4 minutes, I'm closing the trade. It's got to hit it in the macro. We need it, Curd. We need it. Yeah, all right. We're less than 10 points away, guys. We're 8 points away there. 8 points away. ES testing the whole number there, 98.99. 5,300 about to be tested there on the ES. If it tests 5,300, it probably gives us what we need. Currently holding up at 52.98. Gives us what we need. Give us what we want. Yeah, it did, Alito. Come on. Rip it. All right, this next push should get it. Full gap fill 420 area, indeed. 420. But we're just looking for the tap. The tap, tap, tap. I always get the W, ICT. I always get the W. We always win. If we woke up today, we're winning. No, I don't. ICT, I'm very consistent, man. I'm very, very consistent. Unless I'm on an eval. If I'm on an eval, then I might jerk around a little bit. But on my funded accounts, I'm pretty consistent. Pretty consistent. Come on, rip it. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm going to kill it, Alito, in 1 minute if it doesn't hit it in the next minute. So it's got until 11:10, really a minute and 24 seconds, and I'll kill it. We're going to kill it if it doesn't hit it in the next minute. I want it to go in this minute. It's got to go in this next minute. Otherwise, we're out. Rip it. Maxie, chill out, bro. Dun, 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 dun. No, today is Husk's birthday. All right, it's got 25 seconds to get there. Can it do it? 25 seconds. I'm giving it till the new 5-minute candle opens, and if that does not take it through there, then I'm out. 10 seconds. There we go. New 5-minute candle here, and gonna lock in 100 and whatever, 12, 13 points. Lock it in there. We'll see if it can go. If it can't, all right, here we go. Can it go? And all right, stopped out. There we go. There we go. So trading 3 micros on this account today, up $452. Getting this account back into the green after hitting the daily loss limit on it on Friday. So there you go. And I haven't taken any other trades other than this trade you see. You guys saw earlier off the 50 EMA bounce. So looking nice on those accounts there. That's going to do it for me. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Actually, I'll be back probably. No, I won't. I don't know if I'll be back this afternoon or not. Maybe we'll be back for a little power hour stream like we had yesterday. So if you guys want to help support the channel, use my codes and links. Other than that, we will see you guys next time, and I appreciate you guys watching.